we're going to do the same thing, but for breed. So breed and set breed. And we're just going to make this initial state to be an empty object. And then it's going to look really similar to animal. So underneath this label here above the submit button, we're going to say label HTML4 equals breed. And then we're going to say breed and another select. And then here we're going to have inside of that ID equals breed, value equals breed. From there we're going to have onChange equals return e.target.value. And we have to put that inside of set breed. And then same thing for onBlur. There's one more thing that we want to do. If I switch from like cats to dogs, right? They have different breeds, right? So I have to be constantly refreshing that list of breeds to be reflective of whatever the current animal is, right? So I can't have a poodle cat and I can't have a tabby dog. That sounds weird, but you can't, right? So sometimes it'll be switching between these things because I'm going to have to be constantly getting that from the API. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it a disabled. So disabled equals breeds.length. So if breeds.length is 0, then disable it, right? Then you want that to be true. You could also do this, breeds.length triple equals 0. Or, yeah. We'll define breeds here in just a second, because that doesn't exist yet. But does this make sense? Oh, and the other thing, this is another ligature that I was talking about. It's 3 different equal signs, but it's put together. Okay. So now this will always be disabled, like people will not be able to click on it, if breeds.length is 0. Okay, and then we're going to do another thing where you can select all of them. So we're going to say option all. And then underneath that, we're going to have another one of these for loops or maps up there, which is going to be breeds, again, which we'll define here in just a second. Dot map breed, and then return for that an option. And inside of that option, we'll have breed. Let's actually call this something different than breed because that's confusing. This will be like breed string or something like that. So breed string like that. And we have to give that as well the key of breed string and value of breed string. So pretty similar to above. Again, we'll define breeds here in just a second, but I'll let you catch that up. Okay. So come back up here to the top. Also underneath breed and breed string, we're also going to have to keep track of breeds and set breeds. And then its initial state is going to be an empty array, right? Because we're going to be requesting against the API is like, I have a dog, give me back all of the dog breeds. So this is going to be constantly changing depending on what the user is selecting. Does that make sense? So for now, breeds is just going to be an empty array. So no matter what, if we go look over here, you'll just see that it's always disabled and set to all because we're never changing that.